Alright, here we are. Nice Sunday morning, 8:10, Dix Creek Gap. Just got dropped off from the top of Georgia Hostel. It's been already thunderstorms. We got a steady rain coming down, but it's a little bit lighter than it was. So with that, we're off to a good start.
Hey there, guys.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Just to show you how much fun we can have in North Carolina. Georgia was great. This is what we get in North Carolina.
And this is one cold
See
bread
this?
right here.
We get 24-degree weather, a couple inches of snow. We are officially at Muskrat Shelter, where we all froze our literal butts off. We are now hitching out for a quick 5-mile hike. And we are going to pick up a couple shuttles and skip into town until this storm blows over in the next day.
We're going to go to the Winchester.
Well, this is a wrap up for the last 2 days, including today and yesterday, day 7 and day 8. Day 7, which started out in a pouring down rainstorm, and then it let up, and then it decided to pour down, and then the winds picked up to about 25 miles an hour or so, and continued all day long for the 11 miles I hiked to get into Muskrat Creek Shelter. The reports from that point were talking that it was supposed to get cold and possibly snow, and it did. It don't know when it started snowing. It wasn't snowing around 8 o'clock when we all finally turned into bed because we were cold and nothing to do anyway. Woke up to snow all over everything this morning, including our sleeping bags in the shelter, and so we decided to call it quits for the day. We did a short 4-mile hike down to a place called Deep Creek Gap or something like that. Caught the shuttle into Franklin, where we are, a couple of us, me and this guy met. We are hanging out at the Comfort Inn, in Comfort, for a change. They even dried all our clothes for us, and we're going to catch something to eat, not do a whole lot today, take it easy. We'll grab a shuttle again tomorrow, get back out to where we got picked up so we can get on the trail. The weather is supposed to get a little better, but it's still looking like rain and maybe some snow and colder weather yet for the next couple days. And we don't want to kill those days, neither him or I. So we're going to be heading out. So this gives us another Nero and almost back to back. I'm glad now that I was a day ahead of schedule because this is setting me back a little bit, but it's nothing serious. Let's see what else is going on. I didn't have a whole chance to take any videos on the hike yesterday or today because of the weather. I was hoping to catch a picture at least of the border crossing into North Carolina. There's a sign right on the trail, but things were so wet and so cold that the touchscreen on the phone would not even activate for me. Nothing would work. So I was shooting blind even hiking the whole day. I had no idea where I was or how far I was going. So with that, we'll wrap it up. Like I said, nothing real exciting. And maybe tomorrow we get back out. I'm not sure how early that'll be. I don't think it'll be super early from the looks of things, but we'll see. And we'll head on further up to, let's see, where's my book? There's 2 shelters coming up that I can head for. Standing Indian Shelter, which is actually relatively close now. And however, it's going to put us back at 4,700 feet, which is 200 feet higher than we were last night when we got froze out. The one after that is Carter Gap, which is further down the road. That one's not really any better. That takes us up over a big tall mountain at 5,400 feet, which is guaranteed to probably still have snow when we get there, and then drop back down to 4,500 again. So it's going to be kind of playing by ear and hope for the best. I have to update some of my clothing, upgrade I should say. Things are not holding up. My booties were nice for being around in camp, but if it's wet out real bad, they get wet pretty fast. So I got my daughter shipping me my little slipper shoe type things that I've been running around in, what I was originally going to bring for camp shoes. They got better soles on them, though they aren't going to keep my feet drier or warmer. I do think I'm going to have to invest in another lightweight layer though, because like today, well yesterday when everything was soaked, I had to put my only dry clothes on, and that really wasn't enough to keep me as comfortable as I needed to be. I was okay with once I got inside my sleeping bag and stayed there, but if I would have tried to continue on at all today, putting on completely soaking wet clothes that are frozen is not possible. And to hike in the only dry clothes I have and then not have anything dry to change into would have been asking for hypothermia. So I prefer to avoid the hypothermia. I've had close calls with that in the past, don't need it again. So with that, we'll talk to you in the next few days.